disrupt. Oh damn. Okay, spawning at the bottom. He was the winner of my tournament's anti-cheese. It is LazyTitian. And his opponent, Barcode Terran. Alright, so something different is some TVT, which I do appreciate. It's good to get the mirrors in here every so often. A lot of people don't like to play mirror matchups. It's kind of interesting because mirror matchups in TVT, it's really a lot about, it's like chess, right? It's a lot about positioning. It's a lot about getting your units in the exact perfect position to attack at the right moment. ZVZ is a bit of a clown fiesta because it's a lot of link main shenanigans. Link main into honestly roaches. For Protoss, it's also a lot of shenanigans, but it's adept stalkers. The old motif was that TVT is chess with your tags and your positioning and all that. PvP is rock paper scissors because you have your Twilight, your Stargate, and your Robo. There's also a cannon rush, which is basically attempting to strangle your opponent there and then. I actually like this SCV. It's the old Brood War SCV. It's got chomps on its back. It looks so much worse than but in all the ways that are great. I like just watching those skirmishes are the dumbest. I'm just amused by like how much. Oops. I'm just amused by like the difference in sizes of. By the way, these are I think Knights of Tadador SCVs. They could be, yeah, they're definitely Knights of Tadador with what really looks like a Team Liquid symbol. Alright, standard from both sides. Actually, wait, no, this is a deviation. I did elaborate on this. So, LazyTitian has gone for Reaper Factory, which is considered the safest and best opening. But Barcode has gone for the more risky but still acceptable fast expand. So, honestly, LazyTitian needs to get some sort of damage done because LazyTitian CC is so delayed compared to Barcode. He's gonna get it now, but he's gonna be very delayed. But the trade-off is that you get a Hellion faster. Oh, this is very ballsy on the part of Barcode. He's actually gonna go across the map. He's gonna actually get this SCV. I think LazyTitian was looking for a proxy. I don't think either player scouted each other. No, the northern player scouted, saw what was happening and still went for the risk. Beautiful positioning on the part of the Barcode Terran. Oh, but he's gonna get caught out, he's gonna lose the Reaper. He's gonna lose the Reaper. LazyTitian should attack right now. Barcode Terran has literally nothing. There's no offensive units. Okay, forces are coming out across the map. Low ground, okay, very good. Barcode Terran's abandoning the low ground. He knows he can't contest this until he has tank or cyclone. Marines can't contest this. What's gonna be cyclone? Okay, cyclone builds quicker. Oh, okay, upgrading, yeah, that's probably the best choice. Jump into the main, yep, that's one thing you can do. Maybe get a couple SCV kills. The irony is that LazyTitian, okay, get some Marines, that's good. Oh, very good positioning on the part of LazyTitian. The question is how long do you want to stay, because you know something's going to come out of this here factory, it's going to be painful. Loses both the Reapers, oh no, that actually hurts quite a bit, because that was your high ground vision. Ironically, okay, see, here's the irony, right? Which is that LazyTitian's base, like they're on equal worker count almost, but LazyTitian hasn't gotten his CC, whereas Barcode Terran has. Barcode Terran is quantifiably ahead, economically by quite a lot. I don't think. Okay, this wasn't on Game Hunt, so we don't see it. But yeah, we can see Barcode Terran's mining like significantly more than the other, which is kind of a big deal provided they're both going to. Oh wow, LazyTitian still plays. He does every so often. Nameless, as much as we make fun of it, like, people who play well generally don't quit forever. I'm pretty sure during Leo's school holidays we'll see him again. But yes, LazyTitian does play. You want some practice, you go talk to him. I should drop him a message actually. Dude, the last I heard he was taking his A-levels. LazyTitian Dark Void, yo. The Singapore Wonder Kids. Come to think of it, I think LazyTitian actually got like quite high in the tournament I did. I think 4th. Oh, he got 4th place. I think he got 4th place because it was Leo. Oh, it was Leo, Dark Pure, Nameless, and LazyTitian in the top 4. The Singapore SC2 online number. I don't remember what number even. I think it was number 5. But yep, okay, but here on the ladder, he's behind. He is really behind. But as Special put it, ironically best, in the Beyond vs Buddy game, he's behind, but he can make a blunder, and it's all back. He can make a blunder, which is true. You can walk Marines into attack into artillery and be shredded like it's World War One. And suddenly the game is even. It's again, it's all about that positioning, you know. Which is kind of fun because in ZVZ that happens when banelings connect with links and suddenly everything goes on its head. In PvP it can happen with disruptors, but that takes a bit longer to reach. Okay, they're moving out. They're moving out. They're moving out. Okay, good. LazyTitian knows about this. He's in a safer position. I need to be so careful. It's 1 Raven against 2, but it's 2 Vikings backing this up. We gotta zoom out. We're gonna watch the artillery duels. Oh man, LazyTitian's taking a very defensive position, but that means that this allows Marco to siege up right in front of his front door. LazyTitian, where are the missile? Okay, okay, buying him the buffer. Defender's advantage is something where it's gonna lose both the. No, he loses only 1 Raven. Okay, and cleans up all 3 of his tanks. Wow, it's actually a pretty good defense out of LazyTitian, I think. Lost 1 Raven. Took out 2 enemy tanks. Might take out the like it would have been like a coup d'etat if he took out the enemy Raven, but that didn't happen. Taking out the enemy tanks, reset the tank count, I think. Totally reset the tank count. The problem now is that it seems that Barcode Terran over here, our foreigner, he should have, yeah, he's gonna have air dominance for the rest of the game. There's very little Terran could do to contest it unless the, you know, Marines just walk under a bunch of Vikings. But you're not likely to get Widow Mines to blow them up. Both sides are going bio. Oh, I like this. Actually, it's preparing the Raven, putting it into maintenance. A CC should be floating over. There it is. The very odd looking Broodmore thing. I always love it when it flies because it just floats, you know? It feels like it's got anti-gravity. Whereas all of these, there's like fire and stuff underneath it, although, okay, the reason it's got anti-gravity is because they did animate the damn thing in 1998. Alright, so both sides just backing up. Barcode tried to end the game. Actually, whoa, LazyTitian's macro seems to be a bit more on point. Like, he got this base way earlier. I think LazyTitian, in part because he defended that attack far more efficiently. Oh yeah, he's mining a lot more. Does this matter? It depends. It depends on when LazyTitian is gonna pull the trigger and try to go to attack. It depends on when he's gonna like do something, right? Because you can sit up and macro all game long and split the map in half and then eventually mine out the whole map and nobody fights. But that's not likely to happen because you want to have fun in Starcraft, right? Oh, Atos. Okay, but that's beside the point. Tags being produced on the part of Ryzen's. Wait, let me just pick the next person. Crud. Alright, lots of reactors, no marauders. I always like to mix in marauders. Again, Ares once told me I shouldn't be doing this, my Terran mentor. If you're watching on YouTube, link will be down in the description. Oh, it's actually beautiful. He catches Barco very far out of position and is going to take down the CC. Now let's remember, according to the loading screen, the Barco Terran was way ahead in MMR, like 500 MMR up. Although it's always hard to say, you know, like He could have been on a win streak or a bunch of games that he auto won. Maybe he hasn't been playing in the last like month or something. Marco Terran. But this should be somewhat evenly matched and a very good play out of LazyTitian. I do think if you're this far ahead, the play of the game here. Play of the game. Oh, is he gonna do it? Oh, this is something. Marco Terran going for the all or nothing doom drop. Here we go, mother. I like how he just left the S support at home, but well, let's watch this man. This is either gonna win or lose him the game. There's nothing in here, LazyTitian. Does he know? Oh, this is beautiful on the part of Marco. Marco actually had a marine to deny the scout. Okay, LazyTitian's army is moving back into position. I don't fully understand why. LazyTitian should have no idea this is happening. Yeah, he's got no idea. Yeah, he sends his re-marine to scout, sees nothing. He has no idea that this is about to happen. What? Oh, LazyTitian is... Oh, he's got a base trade. Oh, we're going to base trade territory. the great migration of the Terran buildings has begun on one side. There are a lot of marines down here, but it doesn't matter. The tax for LazyTitian, I think he's got more tags, right? Oh yeah, LazyTitian got way more tags. LazyTitian has the absolute advantage, I think, but again, this is a base trade. Things can get very, very weird. Tags are still shelling random things in the main. Natural is forfeit. I would recommend right away, but base trade is a... Oh no, Marco Terran, he's not begun the Great Migration. He's gonna lose all of his production. Where's LazyTitian, who's floating an insane amount of money, can like land and start like rebuilding exactly what he should be doing. Needs to be careful. Wait, what? Oh, the tanks on the high ground shelling away at this. Oh, honestly, LazyTitian should have fled up here to his planetary, but never mind. The action is non-stop. It's packed. Marines are shooting at everything. LazyTitian actually down an upgrade, which is +1, which is kind of a big deal. But he's got like the supply advantage in every way conceivable, although he's supply block. The barracks head is gonna fly over to the planetary, which he thinks is the safest. Oh man, these starports unfinished. LazyTitian very, very supply blocked, but wait, how many buildings? It's 7-1 barracks. 7-0 barracks. I mean, he really should just knock out the... Is there any point knocking out the E-base? I have no idea. But LazyTitian just is so much like more. He's not breaking this position, whereas Marco Terran doesn't have a single like thing left. It doesn't have a planetary, that's the problem, right? And once LazyTitian's army actually like regathers itself and comes and just defends, he can start rebuilding. Okay, these tanks are going to be hard to do. I think the air forces are... Wait, there's still a Raven? Oh, okay, that could be huge, but that seems a bit unlikely. Shouldn't he be repairing this? Oh man, this is so tricky. LazyTitian does have an advantage, yes. Oh, I think this has to be barcode scan, right? Wait, LazyTitian doesn't have a single CC left, right? He does not. The scan's actually quite huge. He has SCVs and he has money, which is key. He can actually... Oh, he needs to decide how he wants to engage. Here's the thing, you're not gonna win the base trade by destroying buildings, because honestly, blue or barcode is way too many. LazyTitian has a lot of money, and he could actually force out a draw if he can save his barracks. Okay, he's rebuilding a CC, I like that, but that will give barcode the idea that, you know, it's no longer over. Oh, the Raven came back! The tanks! The Raven came back and knocked out just enough of the tanks. This has to be GG. GG is called. Beautiful play on the part of LazyTitian. That one Raven saving the day and an excellent game. Thanks for sending it in. Right, well, that was actually a pretty exciting TVT. Alright, now, with that done, let's move to our next game. No, not that one. This one! TVZ with SanguineIce. Again, thanks to SanguineIce for sponsoring the last show match I did. There was supposed to be another one, but a certain goddamn player pulled out at the last minute, and that threw everything into disarray. Yeah, SanguineIce still plays a fair amount. Alright, spawning at the bottom. The 4.6k. So it is LogiK. I like that name. And on the other side, the most chillax player you'll ever have that's actually good at this game. It is SanguineIce. Alright, so bit of a supply block, not the biggest of deals. Okay, Vax, that should be gas. He's running the Special Forces skin. Zerg is doing all the standard things that Zerg should be doing. Even gonna split it for Joe to go and take the hatch. Damn, that's a lot of APM for this here Zerg. Alright, so perfectly standard back. Okay, so for those who are still here or watching in future on YouTube, let's talk about why I have not been streaming too much. Honestly, I haven't had a reason to stream so much. It was like a lot of work. I've been spending a good amount of time like playing Starcraft, and also school's been catching up. This is kind of like the before school starts, like the long stream to honestly build content for the YouTube site. Hence a lot of this. Again, thanks to everybody who sent in replays. Hope you enjoyed what I'm trying to do. I haven't been organizing too much. I've been doing a lot of other stuff in life. So less so on the StarCraft 2 side. So yeah, that's kind of why. But you know, tonight's the night that we'll go out, get some StarCraft 2 done, get some good stuff going, hopefully. Anyway, Reaper being produced, very standard. Nothing to see. The question is whether this drone is... Oh, he pulled drones off gas as well. Okay. I don't have the APM for that. So what SanguineIce can really do is that he could stop this drone from taking this CC, because you can actually get the Reaper... Like, depending on the passing of the Reaper, you can actually stop and block this base. It's probably the most annoying thing you can do as a Terran, I feel. You might get a drone, that's nice either ways. Oh, a bit of misfire. Okay, but good move. Oh, actually gets a drone. Not bad, not bad. Must tilt Zerg a little bit, but not the biggest of deals. Like, delaying the start to me would have been a bigger deal. Queens are now out, so Reaper's not really going to be able to do too much, but again, nice. One drone, first blood. First drone, force a cancel. Oh, super fast 3cc. 3cc before starport. Okay, this is very greedy. It will just die to a roach attack, because again, no starport. It could die to a link flat, depending on whether the Hellions are in position. It's very ballsy to put it all the way here, because unless I'm very mistaken. Oh wait, there's no overlord at the pillar. What the hell is this? That's really unusual. Okay, like normally I would just leave the overlord at the pillar like all game long because I want to watch the ramp. I guess this Zerg is playing a bit more... What is Zerg scouted? Wait a minute.
Swarm forces under attack.
Like, you could actually dive with 2 Hellions and get a fair amount of damage, although that's still very questionable, because doing that will immediately lose you, you'll lose the Hellions. Reaper's coming back. Okay, 3cc is going to be done. Are we going to see a 4th cc? Are we going to see the Mac go build? Wait, is this Mac? Oh, this could be something. This could be Mac. Oh, fusion core. Okay. Alright. So it's going to be a Hellion. Oh, this is so painful, because if Zerg does not scout this for whatever reason, Zerg can auto lose the game. I think that's a speed overlord, right? Yeah, speed overlord. So Zerg should be able to see this. Should be able to see the fusion core. Did give away. I think it's actually better to hide the fusion core here, but I forget to do it most of the time, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. Yep, exactly one Viking on the way to chase out said overlords. Lair coming up, spores coming up. Yep, exactly what you want to do with Zerg. But PCs are still fun. Oh, he's got the fancy Viking. The VX model, I believe. It's so majestic. Oh, that's right, Blizzard still made good skins, huh? Oh well. Alright, well, queens are out, lings are out. What the? Oh, it's fast lip rage. I've heard about this build in theoreticals, but I've never actually. Oh, this is gonna be so painful. Cause Hellion Hellbat. Like, I feel what should be done is honestly Hellion Hellbat. And then you have Liberator support, but I don't know the timings of this. This is a very off-meta build. The links should actually just go right now, and they'll kill like so many everything. Hellions are gonna dive, however. Is the defense for the Zerg ready? Not too bad, not too bad. I do feel that SanguineIce could have just dived. Oh, here come those Zergs. Not sure I killed the one Marine. Oh, they're going after supply depots instead of SCVs. Okay, a few SCVs are going down. Hellions are forced back to defend. SCVs are falling. You can see the scraps rolling down the... Oh man, that's 4 dead SCVs right there. Liberator coming out. Spire on the way, which I don't think is a bad decision, because you can honestly go Spire into Corruptor Muta just to deal with range lips. How many SCVs killed? 23! Damn, that's a run by. Right, with that, Zerg's put himself in a magnificent position ahead. Roaches are out on the part of LogiK. I do think he needs to add on. I think you should really wait for Spy Attack before he engages, or just go into Mutas. At this level, you should know the timings. Ergo, you should know it's not battle cruisers. Yep, okay, SanguineIce is gonna go into mech behind this, so a very different game. Oh, damn, we're getting a TVZ mech as our return game. I can normally set it as ZVZ. Okay, it's actually quite a large push with double Liberators. Honestly, I'm not the biggest of threats, because you can pull Queens and kind of defend this. I mean, just move the Queens into position, right? Oh, but this one, this one is the main, this one is painful. This is where we're gonna lose some drones. Gonna lose the Liberator. How many drones killed? Oh, 7. Okay, not as many as the SCVs, but still a good chunk. Corruptors on the way. You don't want too many Corruptors, but having like a handful isn't the worst of ideas. Okay, the question is, it looks like SanguineIce is gonna go into traditional turtleback. Tanks, fancy tanks, Hellions, normal Hellions. Third base has been established. Zerg is still quite far ahead. Fourth base is already... Well, it should be done, but again, he had to deal with some nonsense. Oh, a good run by. The Queen's out of position. A lot of drones being roasted. A lot more drones being roasted. 12 drones on the way trying to make up for those losses. Ooh, damn. With that, SanguineIce getting himself back into that game. But also, again, this is why Corruptors were nice. Like, it completely negates these ranged Liberators. They are expensive, and I do think Mutas is probably one way to win this game, although Muta against Liberator is very fuzzy on the math. It does feel like SanguineIce, it's so hard to say. Like, LogiK should be like flying around and like trying to snipe libs, but I don't know if this is the way he wants to do it. Like, he can actually fly around and realize there's no anti-air. Oh, it's gonna try and knock that out. I'm not sure this is the right move. It's gonna be a painful... Oh, it's actually gonna get the starport. Okay. If SanguineIce pulled SCVs, I think he might have been able to get it. But nice move on the part of LogiK. It's up to 65 drones. SanguineIce is not macroed. He needs that gas. He needs another CC. I actually think that honestly SanguineIce can completely like give up his Liberator strategy and just play Turtleback and he'll be fine, because Zerg doesn't really have a way to end the game yet, and you do have time to get up to the 4cc economy where mech is powerful. Alright, taking down the rocks. I like this. These rocks are still here, but this is fine. Roach speed? Should have roach speed, right? Yep, got roach speed, slip rage. I would like 1-1 out of, well, either of our players, but preferably Zerg, because Zerg's floating a lot of money. There are some hellions out of the map, but on creep roaches can catch them. There are no cyclones to make life really, really bad. Oh, the micro! Oh, the micro was so good, and then it was so bad. Another 7 or 8 drones going down. I mean, SanguineIce is doing whatever he can to stay in this game, but he is behind. Is he that behind? Like the back of the Zerg. What is Zerg doing? Okay, starting his upgrades. I like this. He should be getting like another series of hatcheries. I feel he's getting a macro hatch. I think in the main. No, he doesn't. Like 2 macro hatches right now. That's where it's at. The third base honestly is very, very exposed on the part of SanguineIce, who's supply blocked. But again, like Zerg's on 82 workers. A lot of them going to this next base. Like this is where Zerg wants to be, right? What's the plan? Roach Hydra? Swarm host? Take out the eBay? I mean that could be annoying because there's no planetaries and that's one way to free up supply, but with this much money, 88 drones, 23, okay. Okay, this is the sign as a Zerg player that it's now time for the offensive. Make a shit ton of Roach Hydra and go. Add on a lurker then. Spend this damned bank and go. He's still adding drones. Okay, he's adding a lot of creep tubers, which I don't mind. He's taking another base here, which is good actually. He should add on macro hatches because what's his lava count? 17. He's adding 8 vipers. Okay, that's something, but I don't get it. Take the fight to the Terran. Hey, no problem, Ares. Go get your food. Let me know when you're back. I'll probably play one of your replays after that. But again, go get your food. Okay. LogiK just doesn't have that much army, it feels. This is actually getting to like a scary Ishmak army. Although SanguineIce has been slipping pretty hard on the macro side. Where's the third CC? How is this game? Oh no, is this one of those games where like Zerg just doesn't have anything? A lot of my games to be precise. Okay, Zerg could definitely make a ton of stuff now, but will it be enough to deal with this? Oh, this is tough. He needs like Roach Ravager or Linkbane or... Okay, Linkbane would be tough with these Hellbats. Or Swarm Host, but you can't take out this mech army. Hydra's were an okay solution if you were going for that. How many Vipers does he have? 8 Vipers, okay. It feels like it's gonna come down to Blinding Cloud, right? Okay, Zerg is preparing for an engagement. Abducts can work. A good chunk of queens. Okay, abducts are good, the tanks are taking out Blinding Clouds, something? Oh, a lot of Vipers are just dying without the energy being... Okay, now come the Blinding Clouds, now come the Harpooning Interference Matrix. The queens are engaging a little bit too late. What's the lava count? 27, make Roach Ravager. Okay, make a bunch of Hydras. Oh, SanguineIce is super all in, but here's the thing, LogiK has this huge bank and he's not been able to spend it. Why didn't he build macro hatches? Making 28, oh, this is a problem because... Why are you drinking? Just go ahead and engage. Okay, that being said, there is a chance, there is a tiny chance that LogiK, if he actually gets his army together, the no injects. If he actually gets his army together in one place, he might be able to overrun the Terran. But that's all the maybe, and the army just can't get together. One of these Blinding Clouds. Okay, Blinding Clouds are not too bad. The tanks are not firing, but reinforcements are coming in. Hydras are just melting. Tanks in the back line are being uncontested. Why are you making Hydras? Against Hellbats? Oh no, this is GG. Like, Terran just pushed across the map. Zerg wasn't ready. Zerg had a huge pack that he was not able to capitalize on. He then went to make the wrong unit composition. Like, if he had lurkers on the way, then he could counter siege. It could then have been a far more even trade. It's over. It's very over at this point. And again, engagements, he's just not taking the right engagements, right? Like, these Hellions are burning through the light units of the Hydras. He made all of those Vipers and now can't really do too much against them. I really think this was a... He had time to go into Swarm Host even. But now he needs to fight piecemeal against tanks. It's not gonna work. This is a very frustrating loss as a Zerg, but there were like a dozen things that could have gone like better. Like Ravagers. So yep, single G, very frustrated. Well, good work on SanguineIce for his part. Good attempt. Alright, let's cast the KingStar DreamerToss game. Let's start up, I'll go use the toilet, I'll be right back. Alright, so spawning on the top, playing Terran. It's KingStar. What the hell is this? What am I watching? Right, so right, KingStar's playing Terran. So far so good. DreamerToss is playing Protoss. His main race. Now if DreamerToss is playing like I would say Zerg, but we just saw CVP. What you think? It started so philosophical and then I changed my keyboard. Okay, some keyboard discussions. SCV about to die. Oh, SCV doesn't die. I normally say that you wanna... We're not sponsored by Shopee, by the way. I would actually say that what you should do is you should try like chunk the weak SCV into like here, into the gas. Dreamer, why are you... If you already bought a keyboard, why aren't you using it, at least testing it out? I don't know, man. $50! Allow. 40 plus. Sounds like a type of curry puff. Alright, Adept's coming out for DreamerToss to deal with this Reaper. Oh man, I don't... I do think that in this matchup, the Reaper should be used more for scouting and try to follow up on the tech. Of course, right now you can't really see, so as long as you don't lose it. Oh, Dreamer, very good with the shade. It's actually gonna be able to intercept. Unfortunately, DreamerToss did not actually like throw down his stuff. Okay, hits, and out goes the Reaper. Okay, no harm, no foul. KingStar needs to be doing something with this rather than microing the Reaper. and making more SCVs instead of microing the Reaper. But I get it, Reaper fun too. Okay, now he can get back to macro. Actually, it's very risky because if DreamerToss had just sent the adept across the map, it could kind of just shut down mining at the natural for quite a while. This SCV would have been dead. Any mules drop would have been dead or forfeit. There is that window without the bunker. DreamerToss, however, chose not to do that. And now the adept comes, but yeah, with 3 SCVs, 5 with the marine count as it is, you'll be fine. Okay, tries to go on the high ground, doesn't really succeed. Should open the door because the SCVs are going to start dumping. Not the worst of deals. Okay, the question is, how many, what damage is Widowmine drop going to do? Like, even when I play Protoss, and I've done all of the races, like, I need to remember that, oh no, she gets it, she actually gets a scout, she knows this is what's coming, or she should know. Okay, KingStar playing the safest TVP build in the meta. Okay, I like this of DreamerToss. He skipped he actually has observers, one's heading across the map, other should be the quarter bicycles a bit late, but he does have a pylon here. So based on the trajectory of the, what was this, F2? How F2? Yep, very F2. Okay, turns around, boost out of there. Yeah, at least DreamerToss is doing things to mitigate the fact that you can't see. There are still going to be blind spots, there will always be. But at least you want to do things to maximize your chances, right? Oh, Stalkers are actually in position. I don't know if the observer saw that or maybe the observer saw it. Okay, here it comes. A lot of damage. Natural is not being pulled. The pull happens. It's a bit late. This should not be getting too much damage, although... Oh, very good pull. Actually, 2 Widowmines have not yet fired. This could do a lot of damage if DreamerToss. Okay, nope, never mind. I was gonna say if you could go in and like take out the thing. Oh man, this is just him styling at this. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice trade away. But it's still not what you wanted. You wanted to get workers, right? You want to get like something really like worthwhile. Well, Raven? No Raven. Oh man, DT drop would have been bad. Like honestly, in TVP, you kind of want to get that Raven simply because of to deal with this, to deal with the shenanigans. The Blink Stalker attack that is so common. DreamerToss is able to see everything and everything, and it's probably gonna see it for a while. I don't know how much time KingStar actually plays. Right. Marauders, Marines, supply block. Let's see what DreamerToss is doing. Let's see, he's got a bunch of this, he got a bunch of this. He is gonna do a drop of some kind. It feels like an anti-timing, right? Like if it was together with charge, this could be quite irritating. Although he could just park it out here and just wait for charge to finish. Robotics Bay to get the storm in order to do stuff. Pylons coming down. I would say that in this matchup, like, despite the supplies being even, I do think DreamerToss is a little ahead. I would like to think. Wait, he hasn't taken the third base. I thought this was done. Huh. Okay, never mind. KingStar is ahead. What the hell? KingStar's macro, damn. Marauders, upgrades, all the good stuff in life. +1 weapons. Nope, you want it to be done by now, but again, it's not the biggest of deals in this game. Friendly match. Okay, it's actually adding all the barracks I like. This is kind of where you want to be. Honestly, the step after this is Vikings to deal with the... oh, a nice little drop in the beta. Probably gonna get a pylon and not too much else. Protoss army is responding. Another group of Marines moving out. This probably is a hotkey issue, but... okay, get out. Okay, he gets out. A couple probes killed, not the biggest of deals. But that's the thing, right? If we look at it, honestly, the trips have been very, very even. This is going to be a way more even game than I expected. DreamerToss is attempting to prepare a flank or do something, but nothing is happening. Oh, another group of Marines have just walked in here. They're gonna get a shield battery. Okay, that could be huge. An adept, not the biggest of deals. A pylon, also nice. These 5 Marines are gonna just die though. Reinforcements are coming, but they're all gonna die. The medevacs, oh no! The medevacs, they're gonna be taken out. This army now has no sustain. The weapon in the main is not too bad, but there were forces here to babysit it. Now that KingStar knows this, he definitely should build missile turrets along the rim. But this is such an awkward position because it still feels that Terran is ahead. Now Terran's ahead and Terran has mules and loses the war prism. Oh man, okay, but it's not over yet. This third base by KingStar is almost certainly forfeit. But if KingStar knocks out this army, he can counterattack and win the game right there and then. If he actually lifts it, if he loses the base and the SCVs, oh no, he's gonna try and repair it, he's gonna lose the base. But can he make DreamerToss bleed for it? Recall is no, he doesn't lose the base. And a oh man, DreamerToss. What were you doing? Were you fiddling with the keyboard? Were you drinking in the middle of all this? Like, what was that? Okay, to be fair, I say that now, but in the middle of a fight, you want to click the SCVs, you want to click that one thing. The repair was good. Killing 10-20 SCVs and then getting out would have been something. Now KingStar can just counterattack. I genuinely don't think DreamerToss will be able to stop him. Second starport actually coming down, adding on that critical production. He could just walk in here and kill the base. Well, there's not enough here to support the Colossus. There goes the Protoss army, GG's called. KingStar's Terran taking a decisive lead over DreamerToss, damn. Good games though. Alright, it's time for another Clare game. Let's go to a new map, 2000 atmospheres. Then go back to some alright, probably gonna alright, so spotting at the bottom. Representing PT Heroes, Platinum Heroes, it is tagged 1. And on the other side, it is Malicious Clare. Alright, I picked this in part because we hadn't seen the game on 2K atmospheres yet. So I figured now might as well now be the time, you know? Ooh, hatch block. Is this a cheese or is this just a messed up micro? This feels like a tournament game. Oh man, tag 1 is not as on point as I thought it'd be. Honestly, okay, this is still okay. I thought you want to get your hatch at 16, not at 15, but okay, doesn't matter. Now this is still fine. This goes into gas. Yep. Okay, this is a bit more prim and proper. Clare not the one to cheese often. Alright, spawning pool coming down. By the way guys, so I'm gonna take a break after this. I'm actually gonna be switching into some co-op stuff, just so that I can play something. But then I'll come back and do another series of replays, so don't worry about that. Okay, CC coming down. Not the biggest of deals. SCV coming across. And Reaper coming across. Okay, I like the scouting out of Clare or Ares. Like there was this long joke that he was like he wouldn't scout. He just died to cheeses. No more, it seems. No, the Marine cannot get the Overlord, but it can wound the Overlord enough to make it unable to go back to the main. But I don't think it can kill it, right? No. Health is dropping more. Even more than that. No, it'll be fine. But it needs to move it over like the dead space. Third base on the part of Tagged One, probably because of the Reaper. Good defense overall. Oh, okay, this is actually a... Wait, this is 2-1-1. This is 2-1-1. Reactor gonna come down for factory, right? Did Clare mess up the gas? What is this build out of Clare? Okay, stab is started, that's something. Why build the... Oh, this is very late. I don't know what happened. I think the gas was late, but you definitely can hit the timing a lot more crisp than that. Okay, Link comes in, knows it's not Hellions because of the shit number of Marines. It feels very late. Now Clare held the gases, I swear he did. Oh well. Reaper moving around. Okay, this is 2-1-1. This is what Mahu used to like win Aces ROG. 2-1-1 all the way, baby. Zerg does need to be able to read this and respect it. You do need a few Banes. 2-1-1 is very weak though, because if Zerg link plants at the right time, now it's a bit too late, to be honest. Like, this is enough Marines to take on the links, but if you hit earlier when there's still like 4-6 links instead, no, when there's 6 Marines instead of 2 to 4 Hellions, you can get a lot of damage done. But it's too late for that. Oh, this is a bit late. It feels a bit late, although if you started at 4:30 it should still be okay. Double medevac drop, a bit late. Like, you could honestly hit a crisp 4-minute timing, but not the biggest of deals. Okay, wall is done. If there's no wall, Clare's in a lot of trouble. Needs to pull more SCVs. Okay, more Marines coming down. Oh man, Tag is now just throwing SCVs away, throwing links away at a wall that's not going down. See, here's the thing, even if the wall went down, like, what would be the follow-up, right? I'm not so sure about this flight path. You could have flown straight here and killed some overlords, but so be it. What is Tag's... What's his follow-up? I only see Link Bane. Drone count's pretty good though. Another base expanded too. This medevac drop's getting very deep into enemy territory. Combat shields being done, that's good. Next CC, yeah, okay. Here come the medevacs, here comes the drop. Oh, the link bane's actually not too far away. They could respond, but they're gonna lose a queen. Gonna lose a bunch of drones. The pickup is gonna be not ideal. Loses 8 Marines for 5 drones. Not the worst trade in the world. But definitely could have done more. Like, if he had dropped here, he could have actually cancelled this base. Whatever he can get now in terms of Banes is still good. Kind of bad luck, you know, the angle attack not really being like there. Or is he watching? Okay, good trades, but he needs a little bit more than that. Ares' Clare is also pretty supply blocked, so that sucks. Clare can get this base. Maybe not even a cancel. Okay. Good micro is able to take out a ling at a time. Oh, is he backing up back at home? Close enough. But a lot of APM spent here is not like attention spent in other areas. He does need to land a third. He does need to do something. Tagged is on 80 workers, and the 5 that was killed is just not gonna cut it. Tagged's already on 4 fully fledged mining bases. A drop into the bay would have been so much more effective, especially since you could have hit like the triangle position. rather than going here. Again, Claire has mentioned in previous talk that it doesn't really have too much of a game plan. Oh, gets a few drones, that's nice. Oh, okay, so this was a tournament game. Tagged is so far ahead and yet, okay, he's gonna lose a base. It does hurt. Doesn't hurt too bad to be honest, because he does already 4/4 mining bases. It does slow down the Zerg, it's something. Terran is only now starting to get third base. Ooh, the medevac getting real low. Command center landing. Good play, good play. Ooh, the base do get a good connection, but it's not enough. Tagged, what you doing, man? You had... Maybe he tagged up a bit too fast, maybe he didn't get enough link bait to deal with this. To be fair, he's way ahead of his opponent Clare in terms of eco, but these drops are slowly seeming to tear him apart. But it's not over. Another drop happens, another queen dies. Okay, but there's eventually enough to deal with this. Actually able to get the medevac, nice pick off. Alright, so the game goes on. Lurker dead coming up for the for tagged 1. Honestly, once you're on this drone card, you kinda wanna be like trading and doing stuff. But he's not maxed out, he's buying a lot of things, he's buying baids, which I do like. He's getting units to in anticipation of a Terran push. Crucifer's actually not too bad. Oh, a bunch of links actually getting taken out early, okay. What's the link bait count? Not enough. There are too many Marines. Okay, some of it are good. Some of the damage is okay, but how do you contest this? Again, he should have been... What's this lava? Oh, he does have lava! Like, during all of that, he wasn't injecting. I think it's just kind of... He needs to take like a perfect engagement and then he's got a chance. Losing this hatchery actually does hurt quite a bit. Okay, here comes some lurkers. But he needs to be so careful. Wait, he already got adaptive talents? No, he doesn't. Okay, my bad. Goose Spines is not done either. Still on the way. Not the biggest of deals. Like, you can definitely get under this army and like do a number on it. Okay, Ares just gives away his tanks. I think there was a run by that tagged 1 attempted. I like that. Oh, even getting a single lurker now would be really painful for tagged 1. He gets 1 lurker. What's he doing? Oh, he's not. What? Why? Because there's no point chasing this. There were no Hydras. Like, tagged 1 is so far ahead economically and doesn't know how to use it. Or it could be, you know, tournament stress. Okay, he's got Spine Crawlers, that's something. It can slow down the Terran, but he's got nothing to engage there. Where are the... Okay, now, okay, this is an army I like a little bit more. There's not enough for Terran to actually contest this. Actually becoming a pretty close game. Baids actually do roll into a chunk of the army here. It's not enough to stop it. The tank's absorbing enough, but SCV's dying. Down here we could be getting into base trading territory, but there's another drop the Marines from earlier. Down here, he doesn't have the lava, does he? No, he does not. He's not been ejecting like enough. Oh no, he's not breaking this. Why isn't he sieging? Adaptive talents are not done. Okay, a lot of SCVs are gonna die, but he's got nothing to contest the Liberators in the air. I think Tag 1 is basically dead. He's been dead for a while. He's been fighting on, and I appreciate that. But the army for Clare is simply better in a lot of ways, I feel. Oh, but he got cleaned up. That being said, the counterattacks by Oh hey Aries, we're watching this game. It really does feel like you didn't have a plan, to be honest. But you are so far ahead in like so many ways, man. Like here's the irony, right? To recap this game, like Tagged, he was super far ahead and he never used his advantage. Like give it the 7 Raider Dark Rogue as a Zerg, very GG. But you do have your production, you do. Lurkers are annoying. Lurkers are annoying. But you have the counter, you have the Liberators. It's just, it then becomes TVT again, it's about positioning. And honestly, the Terran player should have the advantage because you play TVT. You have more experience than the Lurker player. Like, you tell me which Zerg player in Singapore splits their Lurkers the way you split tanks. No, Terran, like Lurkers is what you do to hold on, but that's not. Alright, the game goes on. To be fair to both players here, you don't want to be too aggressive because you could throw the game, but I do like this aggression, right? You do have the setup, you do have the Liberators, you're taking out another one of Zerg spaces. Nameless spreads his Lurkers. It's mostly go to Ravager, I feel. Okay, maybe Johan. Or Dark Impure. I don't remember Nameless splitting his Lurkers Terran style. Oh, counter attack happening back home. I'll give him credit, man. A good player on the part of TaggedOnce. He's just doing whatever he can to like take away attention so he can pull a move like this. Liberators not siege, Vipers in position. Blinding Clouds are actually pretty good. Pick up and get the heck out. Oh, okay, takes down the Viper. This army is still uncontested. It feels like it's been on a long base trade for a while. Well, again, with all vision, I know you can, and honestly, if you look at his lava count, and now his bank count, like that's the thing, he was unable to balance the many things you need to do as Zerg. These run-bys are good, and they are taking away like APM, but once you're sitting tight up here on the ramp, it's very hard for you to break. With that being said, this does hurt. Not a single, no survivors. But you're doing quite a number here, so that's good. Killing some larvae, I like it. Oh man, like a few lurkers on the ramp and a few hydras behind it. You could have helped. But no, he has Vipers instead. I really don't think the Vipers were that critical to this. This is very over. Tag just doesn't know it yet. This is actually a big giveaway because it baits you to the lurkers. Oh, the Copters will deal the Liberators. Good idea on his part, actually. Tag making the best out of a bad. Okay, but again, we look at the army supplies. Supply don't lie unless you're going to give away all your units. Hey, good, still a good chunk of bio. I'm gonna retake this very wounded base, but it's something, right? You can actually float over a CC and drop mules. But I understand you want to hold it for scans. Okay, sure, rebuild SCV count. That really has been hurting since TaggedOnce's attacks. He does have the advantage, but it's the lack of injects I feel that are really hurting him. Of course, now it's minerals. He needs to rebuild his... Oh yeah, he does. He has the lurker dead. You can still make lurkers. Oh, he lost the Hydra dead. Oh, that was painful. There goes two Vipers. Terran catches Zerg out of position. He has Mutas now, which is cute, but I don't see... Nah, this isn't working. GG's called.